I'm predicting a Meepo and or Outworld Devourer ban if they're paying any attention before the game.
I don't know to what level of them being like paying attention to the types of players and stuff.
Carl's profile, and you immediately.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, so I mean,
Carl's 100%.
all right. So I already kind of knew a little bit of what they were going to be getting into with this. The people that are on Team Equipo Peru, there are multiple people on it that are over 5K. I told Team Trident this up front that they were going to be going up against people MMR-wise higher than them, because that was one of the things that I wanted to kind of do, to purposely put them in a position where they're going to be going against better players to force them to be put in a challenging situation. So with a Meepo first pick showing against Team Trident, I think this is going to be really interesting to see how they're going to respond against this.
I think that... Okay.
A Rubik Enigma pickup?
I was gonna say Earthshaker, but I guess you can go with the combo hero and the hero that stops that, so you have both.
Yeah, I guess this is definitely one way that you could approach it.
I mean, I think it's more of Rubik is just stupid strong right now as overall, and if you're taking Enigma and Rubik is that strong, just take Rubik so that they can't.
Well, there's the immediate silence hit, so...
Yeah, but you didn't ban the other counter, I guess.
Oh, so Pippi and Maddie, if you didn't, you can activate it so that the broadcast goes into the stream through the audio. You have to make yourself open mic for this, and then make sure you mute co-broadcasters, otherwise you're going to hear me screaming in your ear, and you probably already hear it twice.
I hear it twice right now, and I'm trying to figure out where is this setting?
So mute co-broadcasters is going to be a button you can tick.
Team or party?
Team. And then underneath the sound devices and stuff, you'll be able to see that you can mute co-broadcasters up there, and you're going to want to do that. But we've had a lot happen to this draft from the beginning to now, and right now it looks like Silencer is going to be Equipo Peru's choice pick for dealing with the Enigma Ultimate in some regard. And they've also banned out the Axe and the Lone Druid. I think Lone Druid was a really smart ban, with him basically being like a pseudo-sniper at this point. And, you know, looking at Team Trident, they're banning off a lot of strong offlaners, but they also got rid of Luna. So I don't know if they were still kind of anticipating some sort of weird Luna Shadow Demon or anything in that sort of spectrum of shenanigans, but we've got an interesting draft coming out from Team Trident. Centaur.
Yeah, going for a lot of AoE stun switches. You know, really great against people.
I can't find mute co-broadcaster.
I just turned down the voice setting in my Dota 2 audio. That's my solution right now, because I don't know where the setting is.
Is it under like the actual settings, or is it in the like?
Yeah, under audio, underneath sound device, 3 boxes down, mute co-broadcaster.
All right, I found it. Yeah, perfect.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, and you will no longer hear me yelling twice in your ear, and only once now. Isn't that isn't that great? We're down to that.
A little bit overwhelming.
So those of you who are hanging out with us tonight on Teach You Tuesday, something that I want to throw in as an idea with this is for providing feedback, actually, live in the game. So that Teach You Tuesday chat channel on Discord, if you fill that up with good, objective facts of information that these players should be applying on their gameplay, you have a chance of winning an item, probably an item set or something like that, going into the next game. So just a little bit of an added incentive to our viewers right here, on top of the other giveaways that I'm going to be doing with everything else. But back to the draft. Centaur Lifestealer with Enigma?
I think that Lifestealer is just in general a really good pick against Meepo. I'm terrible at Meepo, but he's my second most played hero. But like that Rage is just so good. You can't do damage with Geostrike or Poof.
I love that you said that Meepo you're terrible with, but he's your second most played in the same sentence. That makes me smile.
No, well, it's true though. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm terrible at most heroes though, to be fair. So
Well, we've got a Clockwork picked up now for Equipo Peru, and if I'm not mistaken, there's a player on that team that's played like over 1,000 games of Clockwork.
Oh man, that's a whole lot of clock.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure. They just, the people that hang out on my stream, they change their names so much, it's kind of hard to keep up with it. But yeah, so Equipo Peru actually looking to have a really strong draft right now. They've got the Venge swap to deal with the Enigma Black Hole. They've got the Silence Roll to deal with the Enigma Black Hole. Swap will also be a good counter to Rage for the Lifestealer. He won't be able to get out of those sorts of engagements. And Clockwork provides a pretty interesting array of lockdown to a team fight. And I think interesting is a good word to approach it, because Cogs and Battery Assault only go so far.
Right.
10 seconds remaining.
Ursa banned out for Team Trident. Equipo Peru looking into their last ban now. What are you thinking, Mr. Pippi?
I'm thinking that Team Trident's going to be looking to pick up their mid here. Somebody who, assuming this is a Meepo mid, can hopefully shut him down or like limit his farm. Hopefully he doesn't just roll over this lane. But as to what here that could be, your guess is as good as mine, Sky.
Well, it looks like Team Trident needs to have a really strong mid.
Right.
I think they need something that can build space, because if they're going to have an Enigma in the jungle, that is really greedy. And they're going to have to be able to win their lanes still. So now Equipo Peru could be rocking this Meepo mid. It could be Meepo safe lane. We don't know that just yet. Silencer, again, could be mid or support. We also don't know that either. That's just kind of like in the generic sense of what the character can fulfill as a role. I don't think Silencer is going to be a core this game, but I've seen enough curveballs with these events at this point to really not know what sort of thing we're going to be having. But just to give more context on the teams in front of us, Equipo Peru is going to be like 2.6 to 5.5 for their spread, and Team Trident is going to be 2.6 to 4.7, I believe. So the spread of MMR is pretty similar. However, with them having Meepo as their big all-star, that's going to be pretty interesting to see. And, oh, Maddie Man, we got you an Invoker.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so apparently my audio is not working. My audio is just flat out not working in client.
Huh. That's weird.
Not
Like,
quite
I
ideal.
can't talk in it.
Well, don't worry about the talk-through, because you'll still show up on the stream, and that's where it's going to be remembered, to be honest.
No, I'm talking about like. Can I talk? Yeah, I can talk through Discord.
Yeah, the Discord audio gets picked up over voice into the stream, so you don't really need to worry about it not getting picked up in the physical game itself.
Well, I was gonna say before the Invoker pick, if they didn't pick Invoker, I was gonna say they actually might send Rubik mid.
Yeah, that would have been silly. I would have liked to see it though.
The only reason I think it would have worked is because Meepo, like, admittedly, once there's two Meepos, there's not much he can do, but when there's one Meepo, he can literally just pick him up whenever he tries to poof for farm.
Yeah, just pick him up and put him down. I think that's kind of how you look at it.
Yeah, like, because Meepo's last hitting is abysmal with just right clicks early.
Early on, for sure. So
Yeah, it really is.
let's take a look at these teams, and I guess let's kind of do a rundown of the players real quick. We've got Carl on the Vengeful Spirit, high-functioning Sociopath on the Meepo, Ken on Disruptor, The Feed is Real on Clockwork, and Petrichor on what appears to be a support silencer. So, Pippi, you want to give us a rundown of the Radiant here as we are about to get into it?
All right, on the Radiant team, we've got Gat, Trini, Zeno on the Enigma. We got Treehard playing the Rubik. Exquisite will be taking up the Exort Invoker. You have Wildcat, gonna go safe lane with the Lifestealer. And who did I miss?
Centaur.
Randophiliac on the Centaur will runner off lane.
Yeah, so interesting enough, Treehard actually TP'd out to the lane off the shrine to place out this early vision because they wanted to get a little bit of early sight down to see if there was any major rotations coming out or anything like that. And that'll kind of also give them an idea of the game plan of how these teams are looking to start off the initial phase of the game.
So it is that support silencer, and that word will have spotted out that fact for Team Trident, meaning I believe this is one mid lane Meepo. Yeah, that's right. And safe lane Venge. So that's the mystery of what these roles are.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the Invoker going Exord. I understand why, because if he goes Wex Exord, you have Alacrity for the Lifestealer, but it takes longer for a Meteor to actually do enough damage during like a black hole or something than if you were to just drop an EMP at a low level and kill everyone's mana. Then, you know, once the black hole's done, what are they going to do?
Well, look at that. We're going to have Wildcat going as a 1v1 opportunity against the Clockwork, but middle lane actually seems to be where there's going to be a little bit of fun in the early game. A lot of movement, a lot of activity, and that stupid thing was popped up on the screen.
Just some harassing out onto this Invoker here, as he's actually picked up an early Iron Talon there, which you said
That's
his right
pretty
click
standard.
is pretty abysmal, but with Iron Talon it actually gets a lot easier.
Yeah.
And of course once he's level 3...
Oh, you're talking for the Meepo.
Yeah.
Iron Talon for Meepo is pretty good.
That classic Invoker Iron Talon.
Top lane, Brenda Filiak's taking some heavy harassment from both Carl and Petrichor. This is actually... Yeah, he's getting blocked in right now. There won't be a glimpse to take him back, but he's going to take so much damage. This is going to force him back. Maybe an early Shrine proc? I don't know. It looks like that actually is kind of the direction that he's going in.
Yeah, he has like no mana either. I think it's probably a good time.
Well, Ken's been really effective with his movement and that use of the Thunderstrike, and he has 2 clarities. So with that in mind, he's putting out a pretty good amount of effective harassment, and now they're pulling the lane, and even though the Radiant see this, they aren't going to be able to really do anything about it.
This is something that admittedly, it's not like the end of the world, but for anyone who's been watching pro games, this is something that you absolutely will know about, and it's kind of shocking to me that they haven't thought of it. They have a Rubik, and there's a Meepo mid who needs to get early farm so that he can transition into the jungle and go around the map. So I don't know why Rubik's not doing that, like, BS, pull the Ancient over the cliff and steal the entire creep wave.
They have an Enigma.
Because
they can't really afford to have that sort of level of supporting, I think, going on because of, really, Treehard has to do a lot.
Well, I mean, you have Enigma, but he's going to just be in the bottom side of the jungle for the most part. And as much as, like, Lifestealer might want some form of protection, I don't see a Clockwork being a hero that's going to have kill pressure as long as he doesn't rage for no reason.
True,
And
the
I feel
Lifestealer
like
should be okay for that.
If you lose this game, you're going to lose it to the Meepo.
Well, we're going to have an Invoker that could be the problem child of that Meepo at some point, but right now, not really the case, since Meepo is outlast hitting him substantially.
Yeah, this is something I actually run into. I play Invoker a lot, and even I have issues with this. Early last hitting on Invoker, I know I said it's terrible on Meepo. I actually think it's worse for Invoker, even if you go Exord. The reason Exord is actually so common is because if you go Quas, and you're not like an incredibly good Invoker, you're gonna miss like almost every last hit. You actually have to wait until they have a sliver left, and if anything touches it while your attack is in the air, it just dies.
Yeah, I can understand that. Well, top lane, they've rotated the Rubik up here. He did harass Ken a lot, and now they're just kind of trying to pressure out this lane, and they still have vision on this tri-lane, so I'm not sure what Brenda Filiak and Treehard are going to be able to accomplish here. Because they don't have a ton to disengage aside from Glimpse, which hasn't been scaled up yet. It could be a kinetic field. He has it floating right now. Or like a Venge Stun.
Treehard moving in very aggressively, gets the lift off onto Disruptor. Stun doesn't quite connect on him, but the Sunstrike will finish off Petrichor. First blood going to your Invoker, but Meepo's here. He's looking to turn the kill on this. Breno Filiak, he's very low, and he's not alive.
Nope, he's not. Sad days.
I believe would be the correct Twitch emoticon if you're into that sort of thing.
Which one? Five head?
I said Bible thumb, but
Oh, whatever. I don't think five head's an emote either, but I just wanted to pretend that it was for a brief moment.
Five head. I've never. I wouldn't actually know.
No, four head is one. Five head is not.
Four head is.
Yeah.
Five head should be.
Why not? I mean, if you got four head, why not five head?
Yeah, exactly. Like, go big or go home, right, guys?
Yeah, I guess. So, Invoker is working towards a Midas as his first item, and he's sitting at the top of the net worth right now with that Lifestealer too, so he's on par to be able to get it.
Oh,
Nope, never mind that. Oh, he got him.
yeah.
That should be a dead poker.
Yeah, double poof back. Trinixie able to get a good rotation in, able to use the Fairy Fire. Invoker actually alive for now. Sunstrike, just a little bit off the mark on the low Meepo. Just kind of tickles the other one just a bit.
Yeah.
But that was a great rotation from Enigma. He was able to save the day on that Invoker, and with him shrining up now, I think Exquisite may be able to go back into the mid lane and either pressure out Ken or maybe get a kill on him, because this could be unsuspecting. Nope. He's just going to last hit and stuff. Meepo's farming in that jungle like crazy.
Before level 10.
Isn't that kind of the status quo, though, that you would get a point before that?
Yes, but you would have generally gotten it by now.
Mm-hmm.
Because...
You know what? Moves onto the clockwork. They're chasing him deep under the tower. He's very low. The Sunstrike's there. Yeah, that'll bring him
He
down.
gets him in the tree line.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, other side of the map. We missed it. Brenda Filiak and Treehard actually able to take down Petrichor. But they had a little bit of assistance from their friends.
So, I take back what I said about Rubik needing to pull the Ancients, because apparently he's actually a god who just finds every gank possible.
Exquisite's dead.
Oh no, Exquisite! He's downed!
Yeah,
What?
he got
Kinetic Field into a couple lifts. And yeah, they're applying pressure on Meepo. We do have a black hole available. No mana on Enigma just yet.
Oh, that's right.
I'm excited for the first black hole. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah, I've never actually casted a game with Enigma in it. I'm kind of new at this. I've never been able to shout out black hole. Speaking of Enigma, he's got out here by the clockwork. He's getting brought down low. He's not quite available.
He was trying to go for the hook shot. He's getting hit by the...
Oh, and
He just hooks the Avalon.
Oh, jeez.
And there's Stampede in.
MVP. Is everybody just going to be able to disengage? I don't know. Top lane Centaur does go down. Petrichor getting a little bit smarter.
Invoker can kill Clockwork if he's...
He just needs to hit that blind Sunstrike, right?
I mean, he wasn't blind when Clockwork was walking through the mid lane.
Well, now it's blind.
Yeah, now it is.
Yeah, so...
I don't think they'll have to go for it.
Yeah, so a quick reminder for people that are just now tuning in, this is the Teach You Tuesday event. So the Radiant team is actually 4 players of a 5-stack team. And they are joined by a stand-in. Actually, it is Mr. Enigma. Mr. Enigma is their stand-in because we were waiting quite a while for their 5th player to arrive. And the Dire is actually just a random group of 5, pulled from the stream that have registered and all that sort of stuff. But mid lane Invoker, Exquisite's going to go down.
Smoke up. Oh, they smoked looking to go on that kill on Vengeful Spirit, but it popped away and looks like she'll just walk herself out. There's the stun, but the lift's there. They have black hole, but they're not going to.
This brings me to the other reason why you need a level in Exor.
Down goes Venge.
He would not have died either time if he had Ghost.
You're not wrong. This early on, though, level 7, I don't know how feasible it is for people to do it early. Because it's 200 for Ghostwalk, isn't it?
Yeah, but, okay, fine.
260.
Originally,
260.
But after the first death, you just get the level just on the off chance it'll save your... Because they're going to do it.
Well, we haven't seen it just yet, so... right now, just kind of working towards this Midas, which he'll have pretty soon. And high-functioning Psychopath is going to have his first Dragonlance up in a very short amount of time. And I think with that first pickup is where they're going to really start to try and snowball off of it.
Petrichor's got to brought down very low. Sorry to interrupt you there, but he's dead.
Yeah. Oh, the courier! One more hit!
So low.
Joe.
No, well, he's choking through the trees, and Brodo Felix is in trouble now. He's caught in the cogs. He's getting a lot of damage and tries to get a stun off to just delay.
He didn't get the courier.
Still there.
So close. A high-functioning psychopath able to take out Tree Hard. Net poof combo on the opposite side, and oh, here's the stun and the swap on
Oh, he
Enigma.
gets swapped in. That's not going to connect, but I don't think they need it as feed is real. Oh, well, the feed is real doesn't talk to that already solved it. It's not needed.
Yeah, there's a Meepo problem. Like, really.
They have an infestation of geomancers, I think. and
Well,
this
Meepo's at
Centaur
5k,
TP,
10
yeah,
minutes
all
in,
of it.
Centaur TP.
That's
Ugh.
a dead.
That was a questionable TP. I've never seen
That was
one.
very.
But
Are fortified. Dire's middle tower.
I don't want to say that was an optimistic TP, but that was pretty optimistic of a TP.
I mean, I'm saying optimistic to be nice.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be positive about it,
chances are
okay?
not optimistic. Invoker's chances are very not optimistic because he is, well, he's in the grave.
Yeah, he got glimpsed into a terrible situation.
Does he have a point in wet? Nope, he does not have a point in wet.
I just want you to remind me every single time until he gets it.
Every time he dies, it's just more reason to get the frickin' point. Like, after the first time, you should get it. After the second time, there's no reason why it should happen a third time. Yeah.
Nah, I totally
Now,
understand.
You can check the supports. They don't have...
Oh.
Okay,
Wow.
well, we got an 11-minute Roshan, under 11-minute Roshan. He has his first Dragon Lance, and he's only 400 gold away from his second Dragon Lance.
This is a big meatball. He's pretty big.
I told you, I think this is Abed smurfing.
Oh, I'm sure.
Last time I checked, Abed is a pretty high-functioning sociopath.
I'm pretty sure Abed's in an official right now against.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying, a guy who plays Meeple that much has to have split personalities in them. And then he's kind of a sociopath.
Uh-oh, hook shot will connect in the mid lane. Treehard is now stuck in a terrible mitts, and Sunstrike's not going to really do much there. I think we will lose two.
Holy crap, he got the point in Wex, but he didn't use Ghost.
Well, he was under battery assault. He wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he had that point when he died or got it after, but
That was a disaster. Off the side of the map, Wildcat now has his armlet finish, trying to follow up on Feed is Real. Doesn't able to get the kill on him, and now he's stuck in this Disruptor ult. A little bit of armlet toggling from him, and with the lightning on him, I think he may go down here. Yeah, high-functioning sociopath found him. Oh, he's the rage!
Oh no!
get into the crate.
No, he's got nothing! He's got nothing! Oh! He could have had the toggle. Maybe the toggle could have maybe been there.
He was on 1 HP for like 5 seconds in a row.
Is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has
Unfortunate.
fallen.
Yeah, that initiation just not really ideal. Like, the Radiant were trying to do something to follow up off of the clockwork coming in off that hook and everything, and like Enigma is not going for a mech or anything. He's going for a necro book, so I don't really know what they're going to look to accomplish here.
He's going for... Okay, this is not okay.
And Carl has his Helmet Dominator. His Dragon Lance is back at the base. So this Vengeful Spirit carry is going to do work. He's going to do work. Oh, yeah, you didn't know that Carl is carrying?
Meepo.
No, Carl is Venge. High-functioning sociopath is Meepo.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay. Well, that's a good job by him to hide the fact that he plays Meepo, because Carl was the only one whose profile indicated.
Tree hard with the TP out the last second. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this actually was Abed, who's just so good at micro that he can play the official
2 games at once.
Onyx
with 10
versus
Meepos.
SG Esports and this T2 Tuesday, just for fun.
I mean, you've all seen that video where he has like 9 hands photoshopped.
Dire's top tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
Oh boy. Well, top of the map, they might be able to get this tier 1 tower at a pretty substantial cost, I'd say. This Meepo absolutely in a different planet right now. Double Dragon Lance, Quilla, really just putting all the funds into just being an absolute tank and a beast, and 9,200 net worth on him at this point. They're just going to be able to just march down bottom. Oh boy.
Yeah,
I think even more important than that is he's level 16, and the second highest level is 11.
it's pretty huge. What do you think Team Trident here can even do to stop it? As they're going to try something with the Stampede in, but into the big kinetic field.
Oh, Brendan Feelig actually gets glimpsed back, and we got a black hole that immediately gets silenced out!
Instant global cancels it, and that's a set card gone. They're going on the wild.
I know I'm being... I know I'm going... Okay, I was supposed to say, I know I'm going kind of out there, but I'm going to call this over. And
Yeah.
I think they agree.
So does Exquisite here. So this is a quick one.
Yeah, that
They got
was
Meepos. That's
that was
all I'm
pretty
gonna say.
fast.
They got Meepos.
Ah man, I need to start this game so I can become less terrible at that hero. That's it.
I think what you need to succeed is an invoker who doesn't level Wax.
Alright, I'll ask politely next time I'm playing Meepo in a pub for them to pick Invoker and not level X.
Oh boy.
I mean, I don't know if that would have stopped the Meepo, but it...
Yeah, that was huge. 6-20, 14 minutes and 47 seconds. And it's all over.
I've had this fucking fly that has been terrorizing my life the entire game. No, I was gonna try to do these as best of ones and then pull in more people for more games and stuff like that.
Best out of 3.
Yeah, we should probably let these guys get another game out of it because that one was so damn fast.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, because I was intending on there being far more time between games, hilariously enough. So let's pop back into the Hangout channel and just kind of touch base with everybody on that game and get a second game nurtured in.
My last thought is, and it's way out there. I would not have built Necro on a Nick.
I wouldn't have either. I think he needed to either get a pipe or a mech.
Mech, or honestly, at that point, I think you might just want to go Blink just so you can try and do something and just get one good black hole. But of course, since your Invoker doesn't level Wax, he has no Meteor to drop on top of it.
Yeah.
You can Sunstrike a group of people that are all clumped together, and that's about as ineffective as it gets.
Yeah,
I guess you can drop an Ice Wall.
Yeah, I don't really know where they were at with the Enigma pick going into it, because, I mean, I could see the love of the one, but...
Because he was the one that's not actually on their team.
It's true. I don't know if they have any sort of coordination with this guy either. Yeah, we're gonna do another game for these 10 players here. So let's get this loaded up. I'm the only one in the post game still. Wow. I don't know how that works.
Can you move it? Never mind.
Yeah, we can. I'll move you both.
Request that.
I mean, it wrists really hurt.
Well, so that was a fast game, guys.
Question.
It was pretty
Well,
Hey.
I gotta say, that was some good mind games, because I actually, until 10 minutes into the game, thought Carl was the one playing Meepo, because I just assumed it from when I was looking
Dude,
at
I
Meepo's
know.
profile.
I watched you on stream say that. I was like, oh, he thinks I'm playing Meepo because I fucking have like 3
Yeah, I
Meepos on my
looked on
profile.
and I'm like, okay.
Literally never
Stats,
played
I'm like,
Meepo.
I looked up your stats, and I'm like, okay, this guy's gonna play Meepo. They picked Meepo, and I'm like, okay, that's just going to Carl. And then about halfway through the game, I'm like, wait a minute, Carl's playing Vengeful Spirit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, sociopath. I'm like,
That's
okay, must be
me.
on it.
I mean, Meepo is kind of a sociopathic hero. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Abed plays Meepo so much, he probably has a split personality. So he's therefore a high-functioning sociopath, because he's a pro Dota player, but a sociopath.
I think the fight on the mid.
that's not the definition of what a high function
Okay,
sociopath
hold on.
is.
Who was playing?
Who's playing what?
Who's playing what?
Sorry guys, just want to bring it out here. Is it okay if I help the Team Trident draft for the next run?
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
Like, I feel like they might need some help.
Yeah, they got outdrafted way too fast.
Yeah, I mean, a first
Well,
thing
the
people-
problem with Team Trident was they were also missing their drafter and shot caller. So they are four of a 5 stack, and they are missing their shot caller.
Oh.